welcome. I am a happy man. It's afternoon and we're breaking prime. Let me get all set up here. Let's see what we got going on here. Let's get going. Let me just give me a second here. I just got to link everything. Who's here? Hey, West Side, welcome. Eggs, how are you? How's things going? How did your any big pulls in your prime? Your prime first off the line break? I know you did one. Hopefully some good stuff. I think I had to go to soccer practice with the twins, so I was not able to. Hold on, let me get that feedback out. Who's coming in? Hey, Speed Racers here. Screechmore, how are you? Hey, do you have driver should... I was thinking about the car number. I agree with what you were saying. I was thinking about the car number. So then it's like, well, who switched cars? Was it what card was it when they were, when the picture was done? What car are they driving now? What car did they retire with? And so I wasn't sure if I could pull up that card number really fast. How did you do it? I wasn't sure what to do on that, to be honest with you. So I thought of putting the third run because I know those don't have a number on it. So I was worried about when would we take the car number. I know not a lot of drivers switch car numbers, but there were some. And I don't know the checklist. I don't know if anybody has any insight on that. I have no idea what so when were they leased, what was going on. Hey, Billy Crump's here. Look at all these people. Don't anybody work? No, I'm looking forward to this. This is going to be my life in about a year. I did take the day off to break regular prime. That was the plan. Yeah. And usually found the... Okay, on the phone. Yes, Billy. This is 4 boxes. I'm so hesitant to put any drivers up. I don't know what's in the checklist. I know I just looked at it like 10 minutes ago to see if they released a checklist. I have no idea. So we're just going to do a random serial number. I'm going to try to see how the random goes right now on Whatnot. I know it's in beta. Or I just to be safe, I was going to do the random.org. I know that's a pretty solid website. So I'll post it. I'll share it right down here on the screen, and we could go through random.org, and then you'll have a link to the actual break. So it's all up and up. Yeah. Okay. So has anybody done any analysis? I tried looking on eBay, and some cards are trickling in, but it seemed like then I went to that's a lot of work. So I was going to just wait till the checklist comes out. So this is the only break I'm doing before Wednesday. I did have 2 breaks scheduled, 3 breaks scheduled for today. So I took the whole day off. I was so excited. It's gonna be like, hey, this is what it's gonna do when I retire in a year, and then it got pushed back. Dun, dun, dun. Yep, I'm supposed to get my cases on there. Hey, 101 Willis, did you break any? I know 101 Willis is a big breaker. Did you break any prime first off the line? Anything good there? I've seen a few jumbo patches when I was looking around. Oh, really? Just a huge amount? Yeah, I probably watched maybe 10 as I was going. Yeah, like I said, all I got is it's not a very scientific approach, but John Racer, thank you. Thanks for purchasing spot 6. Oh, a 101 Dale. I wish we could post pictures. I would love to see that. Screechmore, I was going to ask you. He got a 101 Chase Elliott. How does that look? Yeah, I'm going to see some pictures of those. Those would be nice. I wish that. And you know what? I really like Whatnot's platform. I think they do a good size there. Oh yeah, West Side. West Side. I saw him had a one on Monday. I got my box on Monday. Or no, I'm sorry, on Wednesday. I got my box Wednesday. I just didn't have. I didn't have any time to break, and I knew I had this day off, so I was going to do it. Try to do it right during the day. See what's going on. We got 8 spots left. Got to do a little selling here too, even though I'm excited to talk to everybody. T Cook, T Cook's here. Thank you. If you're not following, we're going to do a lot of Prime racing when it actually ever does come out. We're going to be doing a large number of them. So I like how everybody's hat patches. I wonder, yeah, it's the best. I'm honestly, I don't want to speak on it. I just don't know. I found some. I haven't even seen any type of. You guys know I'm a big statistics guy, and so I haven't seen any. 1 second here. Let me share this. Give me a second, so we could. I'll put the names in as we go. I'm not sure how Whatnot's random works. I know I'm pretty happy with random.org, and that's what I've always been using. Plus, I'm not doing it. I'm running off of my main screen is an Apple, is my iPhone. So I think I'm just going to go with random.org here. So let me get connected, and I'll show that too, and I'll put the names in. I'm glad. Look at all these people. Huh, it's pretty fun to see everybody around. There you go. Hold on. Let's start sharing this screen. We're going to share the giveaway. There you go. Let me share that. Oh, it didn't share. 1 second. Let me try one more time. Okay, 1 second. Okay, let's try it again. It's not running through. Okay. I think you'd also have to, I think the rule is you have to exit and come back in to see me sharing a screen on a second computer. I think that's a thing. So I'll tell you when it's up. It's this double sharing is not working. Did anybody see? Sorry, I'll be in the conversation in a second. We got 7 spots to go while you're thinking about stuff. Let me do the whole. Let me start the whole thing over again. We got 7 spots to go, and then let's see what's in these boxes. And like I said, if you're, I haven't broke on during the day yet. There we go. All right. .org. There, I'm sharing it. No, it keeps saying something went wrong. Okay, let's see. Oh, can you guys see the? Oh, now we got feedback. All right, we might have to do the Whatnot random. I can post the link too. Let's see how everybody does. View tab in Whatnot. What if random.org doesn't let you share their screen? I don't think that have anything to do with that. Let's see. Can anybody? Are you guys seeing the? Are you guys seeing the random.org screen posted for you? Maybe it's two. No. Okay. Let me. I wonder why it's not working. Anybody have any hints on that? I usually do pick your driver, but like I said, no when there's no checklist, I'm so hesitant to do pick your driver. I don't want to risk. All right, maybe we do this. Let's not have a double screen. Yeah, I don't want to risk anything. Yeah, I know. Shouldn't the checklist be out already? The prime's out. We know what's coming and we know what cards are going in there. I don't know. I think that's a. I don't know if that's a marketing thing. I don't know if research says that it's better to not put the checklist out. I looked on eBay. I looked on different sites that I use for checklists. I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. Why would you not? Why would you not want people to see what's in there? You can create some buzz. All right. All right. How about now? Do you guys see it? It says it's sharing. Open stream. I see. There we go. Okay. Now let's make sure we see everything. I'm going to minimize the screen. I'll get it all set up. Oh, sorry about the feedback. All right. There we go. We're all set now. Yeah, I'll use random.org so it's all fair. And I'll just fill this in. Now, so far I got, there is 7 spots left. Honestly, I don't want to be, there we go. How's that look? I got a little, just adjustment. This is the 2027. What was the last time? 2019 was the last prime. Racing. And I'll just roll the dice. We'll randomly roll 9 times. And then, like I said, we'll put everybody's name in. So far, I got 1. Spot 1's available. So we sold spot 1. I'll put a name in there. 2. 1, 2, 3 is taken by Westside. Thank you, Westside. I appreciate that. There you go. 4, spot 4 is available. Nope, no, spot 4 was going to. And then let's go. These are who picked the spots, and then when I do this, instead of having a number here, so that doesn't get confusing, I'll just put everybody's in the order they picked, and then we'll randomize it. Whoever's in first is spot 1, whoever's second is spot 2, third is spot 3, and we will see what we see. So let's go. Let's go is in spot 4. Brandon 56. Why 56? I don't know if Let's Go is here. Spot 5 is available. Spot 6 is taken by John Racer. Thanks, John. We'll put you in spot 6. Hey, Grand Fan, how are you? Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming during the day. This is what's going to be birthday month. And look at that. How about that? Yeah, I always think there's a nice little number attached with it. We were talking about I'd love to offer some discounts. So I'm in a little spot here. My accountant, which is my wife, who you guys know is a math teacher, we made a deal. I cannot lose money on break. This is the problem with this is it's so you got to pay the taxes on Prime Racing. When I bought the first off the line, I'm sure all you guys experienced over. It was like $120 for tax. So that just added to the bottom line, and then whatnot takes their 10-15%. So I'm doing pretty good, but this is just to get get more people following me. So if you haven't hit that follow button yet, please follow. And Grand Fan, how's the day going? I'm happy to be here in the afternoon. We got 7 spots left, and if it doesn't sell, don't nobody despair. We will when the checklist comes out, we'll just do the same thing. We'll have a checklist ready to go. How are you, Grand Fan? Anything exciting going on? Each spot is 150, and we'll randomly pick whoever comes in first on the chart is spot one. It is serial number 1, serial number 2, serial number 3. Everybody can see I'll just random.org down there to be fair about everything. Otherwise, I'm doing pretty good today. I like this. Hey, my if I don't sell, I got no. I'm not going to break if it doesn't sell. There's 7 spots. I won't. I don't want to put the people out. So I'm hoping. I think there's enough interest in the 7 spots remaining. I hope. Otherwise, what I'm going to do is when the checklist comes out, we'll do we'll have pick your driver. We'll do the same boxes with just pick your driver break then when the checklist comes. That's my plan anyway. I'd love to see what's inside of them. So, oh, okay, hold on. And they said probably next week or the week after. Oh my goodness! Don't they have the checklist already? I don't want to be a crabby poo, but you know what's in there. You designed them. You know what's in there. How do you not have the checklist ready? That doesn't that make sense? They even these the cards are here. I mean, I you're not opening up a huge amount of boxes to see what's in there. Yeah, I'd be very hesitant. You don't want to sell a Deegan spot, and Deegan's just on a commons or not in there. So I don't want to do any. I don't want to do any pick your driver. So we'll do random. Maybe I was a little ambitious. I was talking in our Facebook group with a couple people, and maybe I was a little ambitious to do a half case break. I know that's a huge price point for everybody, so I appreciate the 3 of you that purchased already. Thank you. But if it doesn't sell out, we'll give it to, we'll try. I got the day off, so I'll give it a half hour. And if it's not selling, thank you though. I appreciate that you guys stopped by. We're gonna just talk racing. I don't want to pick on Panini because unfortunately Panini's the only thing between us and a monopoly. So I've experienced a few monopolies out there, and you don't want a monopoly. Yep, that's true. I don't know if you see uh, Bantams. Did I say that right? There's only one racing product. I'm sure I'm still going to keep defending them. I'm sure the problem is Fanatics owns the printing presses, so I'm sure they're struggling with that. They don't own their printing presses. Fanatics has bought up all the printing presses, the companies. So I'm sure they keep getting pushed back. But yeah, one racing product in 1 year. That was not. Yeah. They had a bunch of football. They were having I think there was some type of lawsuit or something with football because NFL said we're pulling the contract. I think baseball didn't say anything. Racing didn't say anything either. Anybody get a good pull yet from the Prime? Yeah, I'd like to see some pictures of that. That'd be good. We'll see how it all goes. Oh yeah, I saw it. That's the one he posted on. Yeah, it was a nice one. That Jeff Gordon was nice. That honestly, I've seen a bunch of pictures of Jeff Gordon, but I've not pulled a Jeff Gordon auto yet. I think he started signing 2 years ago. Yeah, I'd be fine with that. I can post it here if somebody if you send me a picture. Yeah, the Jeff Gordon one. That's on. If you look on West Side's I think breaking some racing either probably tonight or tomorrow, and the picture's up there. I think the picture is on his feed. So okay, I'll take a look. I got too many screens open right now. So yeah, you can take a look at that. That's a nice Jeff Gordon. And I saw the stuff that Panini put out. They put out the Dale Earnhardt auto. They put out the jumbo patch. I have not seen anybody see any those prime signatures. The ones that mesh together and stuff. Anybody see those? Did somebody pull? I'd like to see some of those. One Bush one, yeah. Those the jumbo patches is where it's at. That's another thing. I don't want to put like Helly Deegan, put her at $100 because I'm thinking she'll have 5 jumbo patches in there, and like you said, no one's seen a Helly Deegan yet. So that's I feel really sad about that, to be honest with you. So I'm gonna wait on the checklist, and hopefully I have a break scheduled for next Wednesday, a pick your driver break. So hopefully Panini's not just being Panini and not going to send it. If you need a little more motivation, I could send these out to you today. This is all I scheduled for today, and I appeased. I cleaned the whole house this morning, so I can't get yelled at. All the kids are at school. This thing's nice. I sometimes work from home. I don't work from home all the time, but this working from home is pretty nice. And then not having work. I worked from home today, and I didn't have work. So I said, nope, no meetings. I'm not scheduling anything. I'm going to have fun myself. I got to admit, I did some Legos today too. My boys, I got 3 boys, you guys know, and did some Legos. Did some Legoing today. Clean things, organize things, and put together a couple small sets for myself. I really had a good day today. So it would. I don't want to guilt you, but it would make the day better if some people picked up 7 more spots. I just have some, the cards. If a card doesn't, let's say I'm doing. Let me check it. Let's say we're doing a random, a pick your driver break, and somebody doesn't pick up whoever, Zane Smith or something like that, and there's a Zane Smith hit. I put it on eBay. That's about all I do. Oh, let me check. I'm gonna check the feed. Thanks for sending that. Let's see what it says. Let's check the messages. Give me a second here. I don't want to mess up mine. All right, I see it. There's a nice photo. Okay, hold on. Let me. Oh, look at that. So, how many? I got the first picture. I'm looking at 101 Willis. Let me see if I can share that with everybody. I just don't want to. I don't want to mess up. It took me a little bit to get the giveaway up there. The random.org linked inside the presentation. I don't want to mess that up, but if I'm trying to figure out how to share, that's a nice. So you got a 1, 2 jumbo patches, and then you had the booklet. The booklet's a nice one. Goodyear and NASCAR. I like that. How many boxes did you break, Willis? How many was that? And then I saw, oh, look at that. Some nice William Byron. Hey, thanks for sending those pictures. There's some nice Noobs cards. There's some nice cards right there. The autograph. The autograph is Alex Bowman. I got a guy. Yeah, I got a Alex Bowman guy. If that's not in your personal collection. Yep, monkey in the middle. I'll see. I'm gonna post that as soon as I don't want to mess up. I think I got the stream exactly the way I want it. So when we're done here, like I said, I was telling everybody, there's 7 spots left. I could go down. Here's what I'll do. This is just to see if we can do it. I got, I could take, I'm going to change, well, I'm trying to think. I don't think 10% is, I'm going to take off, yeah, hold on, I'm trying to calculate. Let's see. I'm calculating right now. Yeah, probably the best I could do is if you want it for 140, that's probably the best I could do. To be honest, just to be fair about it. If did that smoke come already? Did that redemption show up? Monkey in the middle? Wow, that was quick. All right, I'm gonna take. Just if that motivates you, I'm gonna take a few spots down to 140. If that motivates you, I'll take more spots down to 140. But that's about it. I really, if I could do that for you, I will do that for you. If that's a little motivating for a little better deal, I know some people like the deals. So if you want at 140, and like I said, we'll talk for a little about 15 more minutes. If it doesn't fill, it doesn't fill. At least I get to talk to some guys. I saw some nice cards too, so it's not a total loss. But there's not much. The problem with buying off of from Panini, the first off the line, is you got to pay taxes on it. So let's say you get a case of this stuff, taxes, adding 10% to every box. Speaking of that, did anybody stay to the end? I think I jumped the gun at 220 or 255 is when I think it was 257. I think was the exact price. Did anybody? And then they lock you out after you buy your case. I don't think they let you buy another case. So did anybody stay to the end? Did anybody get them for 250? It just kept dropping, and I was like, oh, I was just watching it. Actually, I was watching it. I was doing something. I was actually, I think I was in a meeting, and I'm watching it go down. And I'm like, you know what? I don't know. And I'm watching it go down some more, and I'm like, maybe 300 would be a good price. But then someone asked a question, so I wasn't paying attention. I look at it again, and it was like 280. So then I went, if it goes down to under 250, 260, I'll pick up the case, and it did. So that's why I got it. But it was fun. There you go. I got a few spots at 140 if that people like a little deal, but not much more there. So as you're looking, maybe I was a little too ambitious to do a half case. I got to get more followers. So if you're not following me already, please follow. As soon as the checklist comes out, we'll be doing half case breaks maybe twice a night. I do have a little deal with everybody. I know some of you seen it before. I'm gonna keep putting one Donruss 2023 because we are going until we pull a slingshot. I pulled everything else. I've not pulled a slingshot yet, so there will be one Donruss box in every break until we pull a slingshot, or until I run out of Donruss boxes. Yeah, I heard Davey Ellison. Yep, it's unfortunate. That's sad. Give it. Oh, John Racer, thank you very much. Way to pick up the deal and put your name in there. Thanks for 2 spots. I appreciate that. Trying to get the break going. Thank you. There's 6 spots left. We can see what's inside here. I'll put the rest down. If they're selling, I'll put them down to 140 with the 6 spots. But that's about the best deal I could give. So let me put them down there, and then we'll go to let's set a deadline for 145. If we're not sold by 145, I'm gonna give a little refund to the people that bought it, and then we'll just wait for the checklist to come out. Hey, Willie J's here. Thanks. A lot of friendly faces here. I like that. I will be here in a year. Otherwise, they're going to stick to the evenings. Unless, when I was, honestly, I'm more interested in this than some of the meetings I'm in. I do like, as you guys, some of you know, I'm a computer guy, and so I do like the computer aspect of it. But just the meetings and how do you say it nicely? Not really informed people. Like when we're talking to a company, sometimes I just throw stuff out. Oh yeah, the left-handed smoke hole bender for the network needs fixing too. I just throw something out there, and they're all nodding. It's like no one wants to admit, like, what are you talking about? So it is, maybe I'm just an old crotchety old man, but I'm thinking this will be fun to do. But I do have 5 or 6 long-term contracts that expire next year. So around next summer, you'll see me. Oh, 2 more pictures. I wish I could post them. I'll post them in our Facebook group. Oh wow, what's in the box? That's a lot of cards. I shared my collection. I streamed that. Those are all Stewart autos. Oh, I'm impressed. All of them are Stewarts. Oh, no, okay. I was like, wow, that would be great. Hey, you stick with you pick. I have my personal collection. I don't want to move the. I showed it on a couple breaks ago. I'm a set guy. I like collecting sets. So even that one guy, I don't want to be mean to, maybe a Tanner Gray or somebody like that. He's still worth it to me if he completes my set. So sorry, Tanner, if you're listening, but just I like the sets. So I would, I got a couple autographs that are just set. They're right there as autographs. I got a few of those, but I like putting the sets together. Did you? I like to see that smoke one. If you could share that picture, did you send that? Let me see. Was that this one? Hold on. Was that the bottom one? New card. That's nice. Yeah. Press proof. Ah. Hey, if no else fails, there's some some nice pictures. There's some nice cards. That's the fun of collecting. I used to, not as much anymore. Well, you guys probably are the same way with family and kids and stuff like that. You just don't have any time to get together with friends and buddies. And I used to bring the best cards over. We would meet, and the guy, it was a sports card store, and he's gone now. Leon Sports Cards in Schaumburg, Illinois. He's gone now, but you get together, everybody get together and just share, you know, share your. We probably should have bought more, then he would have been gone. But share your cards. That's always a fun time. So I appreciate the pictures. I'm not in Schaumburg. My wife works in Schaumburg actually. She teaches, and we're in St. Charles, just a little bit northwest, a little bit west of Schaumburg. But she grew up. I was a city guy. I grew up in the city of Chicago. I never left the city of Chicago, um, and then I fell in love. She's not listening now, so I don't have to talk all smoochy. I moved out to the suburbs because we were going to raise our kids in the city of Chicago anyway, and we moved out to Hoffman Estates is where our townhome. We had a little townhome, and then we, when we started to have kids, we bought a house in St. Charles, Illinois. And that's my life story from DNA up to this afternoon. I didn't even know where Woodfield was until I met her. Joliet's nice. The Morris, there you go. See, a lot of people are Illinois people. Morris, Illinois. I've been there many a times. How's the who's from Florida or California? Because we're melting out of the snow right now. The snow is melting and it's kind of messy outside. I got one quick story. I used to live, well, I shouldn't say I was always grew up in the city. I lived in North Carolina for a while. That's when I got into racing. I lived in North Carolina for 5 years, and then I got transferred or moved. I moved to another space, and I enjoyed North Carolina. That's when I really got into racing, and then I kind of went away from it for a while, and then I got back here, and then I started doing baseball cards, and I saw they had racing cards. I was like, oh, let me look and see what. And I just knew the older drivers. I didn't know any of the newer drivers. I knew the older drivers, and then as you're doing more and more, and then you start to, oh, maybe I'll just collect. This is a nice set. I like the flags. I don't know if you guys. I mean, I'm sure you guys know. I'm going to show some of my cards. So I did. Here, I just grabbed a couple. This set, the Prism set from last year. Did you guys put these together? So I kind of like that set. So I put that set together. Here's Martin. Who's talking about Martin? There's a little Martin right there. I just grabbed a few. So like I said, I like putting the sets together. That's the fun part. But yeah, and then I just started getting back. But my main collection is baseball cards. I've been collecting baseball cards since I was 10 years old, and I'm working my way back through the 60s now. I'm reading the chat. Madison, North Carolina. We were in Fayetteville. Fayetteville is where we. One story. We went to. I don't know if it was. I'm trying to think. What race it was. I forgot. I can't think of it now. What track we were at, but of course we're a bunch of single guys. There's alcohol being imbued, and one of our buddies, he's not going in. He hit the ground running, and he's out. So we left him which was probably stupid. We left him in the bed of the truck. He probably fell asleep, passed out, whatever. Then we're having a good time at a race. Came back 3 hours later. That is the closest someone got to second-degree sunburn I've ever seen. He was red, and it was still liquored up. We felt really bad after that, but of course we laughed at him. But that is. I'm just trying to think of what else did we do in North Carolina. But yeah, then I was I Chicago. I came back to Chicago. and just do computer stuff, and got married, have kids, and now my excitement is taking a day off and breaking racing now. That doesn't sound as exciting as I thought it would sound in my head. Ha, thank you. I appreciate the hug. Let's give it another. If it doesn't fill, I understand. We got 6 spots to go. And that's about the lowest I could put it at. So if you're interested, pick them up now. Otherwise, I am going to refund if it doesn't fill. So don't worry, you're not going to lose anything off of that. And if you haven't followed, follow, because then what we're going to do is we're going to do the drivers. It'll be driver breaks for from next Monday, the 31st of December of January to February 6th when Chronicles comes out. We got 1 week till Chronicles comes out. Yeah, okay, that's never happening. Hopefully the Prime checklist comes out before Chronicles comes out. That would be nice. Noobs. Oh, those are nice pictures too. Got a little Shohei right there. Shohei on the draft. Ah, the original Shoheis. Nice picture. Oh, let's see if I can see my baseball here. Let's see if it's. I don't know if it's laying around. Here's some. Here's I'm working my way back through the. I'm working my way back through the '60s, and how about this one? A little Mickey Man. Oh, it's not. It's just 7. It's no 10 gem mint. I figure 7's affordable enough. If we're gonna show some cards off, I'm gonna do a little bragging here, and then so I'm putting together right now. I'm putting together my 1967 set. So I just picked that one up maybe a couple months ago. So that's kind of nice. The Sports Spectacular, I'm not going this year. I will definitely be participating in all that in a year when I have the time. But yeah, no, luckily in next year the Nationals are coming back to Chicago, and I plan on making a NASCAR presence felt is my plan. Like kind of hey, I'm here. I'm going full time now, so I'm gonna try. We'll see what we could do with that. So that's the plan anyway at the next Nationals. So not this summer, but the following summer, and we'll see. I know it's a year off. It's a future plan, but I talked to a couple of people already. See if we could, put a little fire under NASCAR, and maybe in a year in the summer, maybe Chronicles and National Treasure from 2023 will come out by then. Oh, cheap shot. I'm sorry. All right. Well, hey, I appreciate. Like I said, if you're gonna pick it up, we'll give 5 more minutes, and then if it doesn't fill, it didn't fill. I'll refund. Thank you though, the 4 people that jumped in here, and if you haven't followed, please follow the feed, because a lot of Prime's going to be broke. I honestly, I think I got from the distributor. I want to say I got 4 cases. I was kind of excited that Prime was coming out way back in when was the order? It was in September. I think September they announced Prime was coming out. That was after they announced Chronicles were coming out. So I think I ordered 4 cases, and like I said, I do have an account with the Panini distributor, so the prices will be affordable. This one I have to buy straight from Panini.com. So, but hasn't. It's hold on, I'm trying to follow the stream. The order. Phantom? Hold on, I could. Is that for one that you? What break was that? Was that the September? The hold on, let me check. 1 second. Let me calculate that. Well, let me let's see. Oh, I'm looking to the one from 12/11. There you go. Shipped. It says. It says, yeah. Here's what I have. It says moving through the facility. The one on 112 is the one you're talking about, I think. The one on 112. It's see all tracking information. Yeah, I brought it to the day after Martin Luther King Day, and then it says moving through the facility right now. What does it say on your end? At least it's I that have anybody else can speak on this. A lot of the stuff I've sent in January has been delayed. It doesn't, it eventually gets there. It eventually gets there. I don't think I have to. I don't think we lost anything yet, but it's hit or miss. Okay, it's the one I sent. Like I'm looking at the one from the 12th. I'm looking at the one from the 12th, and yeah, half of them, but then a couple more. Screechmore, my man Screechmore, the one from the 5th, he had a problem with. It eventually got to him. That was the one with the Chase 101. It eventually got to him, but it took a long time. And it just and then yours too, Phantom Tides. Yours too says it's moving. It just doesn't say when it's going to get there. Does it keep? It just says delivery delayed. Yeah. Well, if this break fills, when I go to the post office today, I'd be happy to. I'll check on that for you. I'll send you. Let me write that down. I'll send you a little private message after this. It's been said delayed. Oh yeah, I'd love to. Here, let me do fun. Yeah, there's been a few. Let me follow you. There you go. There's been a few. Some go really quick, and then I had more noticeable. I had noticeable ones that said, moving through the system, moving through the system, moving through the system for a week, and then but to quench the fears, it's none of them has been lost. So at least the post office, I'll give them a. Oh no, I bet you it's at the Chicago distribution center because I've said it's Screechmore. Screechmore, we were talking. Say a break before that, a week before that, it said, moving through the system, moving through the system. We were talking. I'm like, okay, let me go ask. And my local post office said, yeah, it's at the Chicago distribution center. And then eventually for him, he lives in Texas, and it said arrived at the Texas location. I don't know what. I don't. It's all like everything else. Everybody always says, "Oh, it's we don't have enough employees." Blah blah blah. But yeah, no, it's at the Chicago distribution center. Either they don't have enough employees, they're not moving stuff fast enough. They raised the prices. They were able to do that. I think all the shipping prices have went up. All right. Well, everybody, I'm going to say it doesn't look like it's going to. This one's going to fill. Sorry about that. Oh, it's yeah, no, you should be concerned. A couple people, like a lot of those packages got there in 2, 3 days, but it will not. It will eventually get there, is what I'm thinking, because I haven't had one yet that totally got lost. It may take took a couple weeks for like sports screech more. It took them a couple weeks, but yeah, I haven't had one that got lost yet. So I'll give a credit to the post office on that one. They did not lose it. Well, here, we can look at it. There's the boxes. I will put these in. How about, well, you tell me, anybody on now while you're still here? If anybody, how about 2 first off the lines and 2 regular, and definitely a Chronicles. I'm sorry, not Chronicles, definitely a Donruss, because we're breaking Donruss in every break until we pull a slingshot. I've not pulled this. I just bothering me. That's bothering me. I need to pull a slingshot. So definitely. The normal prime should come out Wednesday, but it was going to come out today. I had 3 breaks scheduled for today. It should have come out today. The normal prime comes out Wednesday. I have a break scheduled Wednesday night. So maybe we'll do 2 first off the lines and 2 normal prime and 1 Donruss. So how about 5-box break on Wednesday night? If you're available on Wednesday night, take a look at those. Otherwise, unfortunately, this one didn't fill, and maybe I was a little too ambitious for a half case of first off line. That's a high price point. I understand that. If you want a single box break, if you want to check out our website, United Sports Cards, we're doing a single box first off the line. Same thing, random break, just a single box. We could do a couple of those. The price point is at $37 on that one. So if that's of interest to you, you could do that. Otherwise, please send me a private message if anybody else has a question, and I am going to go take the dog for a walk. Have a good day, everybody. Sorry this didn't fill, but I will see everybody on Wednesday, hopefully. Thanks a lot. I'm going to just wish I had a sign off. I got to work on that. I need a sign off. Stay safe, everybody.